Hello everybody, Megalithic here, otherwise known as Puglo Escobar, or at this particular time of year, Santa Paws. And in this particular video, we're going to take a look at how to get your hands on an atomizer a little bit earlier than everybody else. Now, me and a friend have just finished a mission here where a business battle starts, and as you can see, the good type is event cargo. Now, I have watched a previous video on Mr. Boss for the Win, and he has pointed out that this particular mission offers you the opportunity to win the Atomizer. Now, we are actually in the middle of the Doomsday heist right now, but I decided to take a brief excursion to chance my arm and see if I can get lucky locating this particular weapon. Okay, now I look at the map and I realize I've overflown it a little. It is quite close to me here, and it seems that there is nobody else moving towards it right now, and that really is rather fortuitous. Okay then, now I've never done one of these missions before, so it's all new to me, I'm afraid, and I'm going to try to put my helicopter down just here. Okay, here we go. Now, it said something about hacking a panel, and presumably that's the panel, so let's give it a go, shall we? Okay then. Now, these particular hacks really are quite easy, as you can see, and I've got no idea what to expect once it's complete. And it looks like a car shop? Is it? Oh dear, yes, I thought that might happen. Right then, let's try and get some of these fools on the ground, shall we? Yes, it's a car showroom, look, and it appears that we're going to be killing absolutely everybody inside. That's really quite horrific, you know. Okay, well, job done. Oh, no, there's still one left. Okay. Well, now it looks that we've got to steal this car, don't you know, and that is a rather famous car from motion pictures. I believe it's the car that was depicted in Gone in 60 Seconds, and also the same car that John Wick had stolen, or at least close enough to it. Now I have managed to steal the vehicle here with the aid of my good friend the Psychotic Snowman, and all that simply remains is to deliver the vehicle to the allotted location, and that really should be a rather easy enough task. Although now I look at the map and realise that we have 4 miles to go and that we are in fact in a public lobby, I'm going to change my tune on that a little and say that this might be rather difficult. Because if my understanding of this particular event is correct, everybody else on the map will now see that we are trying to deliver the vehicle and will be encouraged to come and try and stop us, which really will take the jam out of my donut, if you know what I mean. Okay, now I've overshot the road there a little, and I'm going to have to turn around and go back, and there is people who are attacking us, or rather should I say there are people who are attacking us, and yes, that explosion there is a rather good indicator of what I was talking about. Okay, now the car hasn't blown up, and I don't really know what that is, but I shall consider myself lucky and see if we can continue. Okay, we've just been hit by another explosive. The car is still intact, and a third explosive. I've got no idea why we aren't now in a ball of flames, but it appears that we're not, and so I'm going to make hay while the sun shines and try to get onto the motorway and get the hell away from that individual who is attacking us. Okay, now as you can see, I've managed to make my way down the road here a little bit, and we're getting closer to the allotted destination as previously stated. Now this really is rather exciting. It is my understanding that should I be able to complete this mission, I will get my pug-like paws rather quicker on the Atomizer than most of the GTA population, and of course that kind of exclusivity really does please a pug like me. Okay then, now I'm going to have to phone Lester here because it appears that we have attracted police attention, and that has removed the location from the map. Now a simple call to Lester will remove the police, and now I have the location marked once again on the mini-map in the bottom left-hand corner of the vehicle. By which, of course, I mean the bottom left-hand corner of the screen. Now, at this point, dare I say, it does appear that we have lost our tail, and the individual who was trying to attack us seems to have given up and left us alone, and that really is rather jolly good. Okay then, now all that really remains is to navigate this particular vehicle to the final destination and see if we can't just win ourselves an atomizer. Okay then, now we're heading out into the countryside here, as you can see. It has been snowing because it is around Christmas time, hence the free gift, and that will make driving a little bit more tricky, but I shall not allow that to deter me in any way. We shall proceed as the intended plan has been so far. Okay then, now then. Let's have a look. It's a matter of just holding my course here. We're getting closer and closer. Half a mile left to go, don't you know? Okay, this should be over in no time at all. We've got a left turn coming up here, and we really must be getting close right about now. As soon as I see that little yellow dot stop on the map, and there it is. Okay, I do believe, my word, we are going to be able to succeed at this, aren't we? Okay then, jolly good. Right then, let's see what happens. Fingers crossed. Goods delivered. 2 of 2. I have absolutely no idea what that means. As far as I'm concerned, I've only ever undertaken this particular mission once, so that should be 1 of 1 as far as I am concerned, but there we go. Okay then. 5,000. That's not what I wanted. On the side there. Unlock the Atomizer. That is exactly what I was hoping for. Well, jolly good. Let's give it a go. Fantastic. There we go. I've got a ray gun. There's nothing I could hope for less in this particular game than a ray gun. It was, after all, ray guns that pushed me away from Call of Duty onto this particular game. Okay, now let's test out how abhorrently appalling this particular weapon is. Okay, it does seem to have a rather good range on it there. I seem to be flipping that car around left and right, don't you know? Although I have to say, it is still intact, and I do note that it has not burst into flames or exploded in any way, which causes me to question the power of this particular weapon. Okay, here we go. Yes, it is quite good fun though, isn't it, making these cars do little flips like that? Okay, let's have another shot. No, didn't seem to hit it. Don't quite know what's going on there. Okay, now there are 3 ways to get your hands on the Atomizer. The first is to wait until it's released to the general populace and pay an exorbitantly high price for it. The second is to log in on Christmas Day, where it'll be handed out as a free gift by Rockstar to all players. Or the third way is to undertake the business battle when the cargo is classed as event cargo, and you should be able to win the Atomizer.